Ooh, excuse me. What's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here. Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as I like to call it. How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see everybody in chat. Wow, just starting off, 30 people watching. Awesome. Barry Brown, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Rex, Jeff. Hey, Lewis, Mr. Lee, what's up, man? Joe, what's going on? Joe says he's too damn tired to type. So everyone gets one howdy, y'all. Now I'm going to sit back and watch. Yeah, it's funny, because you're always, you guys know, as soon as you step into chat and you say hi, everybody, you got to start responding. And it's going to take like 10 minutes. Like earlier, I stopped in on Sawdust Beast, and by the time I finished saying hi, I had to say goodbye because I had to get ready for this. Annette, hello. How are you? Who else we got here? I guess I had Lewis, Judy, Uncle Bones, Jen, Janky, what's up, man? Hey, Janky, thanks, brother. Mark Dodman, good day. Blue Eyed Northern, hey, how's the cooking going? You all ready? Yeah, I was gonna, Ida, hello. I was gonna, like do the show, pack up my computer and all my crap here and hit the road, but no, I didn't. I didn't have time to take a nap or anything, or like sleep before tonight. Before the show, so I'll probably just crash for a couple hours before I hit the road. And it's a 9-hour drive. It's not terrible, but still a long drive. Heading up to Tennessee to Joe's Squatch Out with Manimal Research and Old Bears Den of Bigfoot. It should be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. Shawn G, what's up, man? Good to see you. Mrs. T with you? If you guys haven't checked out Shawn's show, he does 2 shows a week. Wednesday, he does his own show. Saturday night, he's with the Dark Waters Network. And it's called Chasing the Truth with, Shawn Graham. And it's a good show. Check it out. If you've never been there, I encourage it. Shawn's got some bizarre stories that I haven't heard yet. I've heard of them. We'll get him on one day to come on and tell us about it. I know he had been in a coma for 10 days and had a near-death experience. I'm just copying my link. And I'd love to hear about it. I had an outer body experience when I was 13 due to a traumatic fall. It was short, but I know it happened. So I have somebody else, my co-host has that, she's had outer body experiences. And I'd like to, or she had near-death experience, I should say. I'd like to do a show on it and have some people come on who have gone through that and just, talk about it. There you go. Mrs. T. Good to see you. Joe Parker, what's up, man? Hey, Lockbeard. So yeah, guys, business as usual. I'll put the link in chat right now. Anybody wants to pop on, just click on the link, follow the directions. If you've never done it before, it's pretty simple. Yeah, come hang out. So yeah, I've been packing. No, I've been overpacking. Make that correction. I try to be minimal, and then I run out of space in the car. And there's things I don't think there's really. I didn't go crazy and take stupid shit. I just took too much shit, like double, 2 tents, 2 sleeping bags, 2 uh, air mattresses, and it's just in case somebody, they're gonna have people stopping on, during the day on Saturday, just popping in, or Sunday. If anybody wants to spend the night, I can be like, here, dude, or do that. uh, you know, here's what you need. How are you, Ida? Good to see you. Hoosier, what's up? So yeah, guys, Shandy, what's up, man? Mark had a good show. I didn't get to see. I got late. I got there late and only saw probably 30 minutes of it, maybe 45. Hey, Nelson. With the Blaylocks, David and what's up, Murray? David and Dee Dee. I hadn't.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I never heard their story before, so I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch. I caught most of the last story, or one of the last stories, but that's some crazy shit. But good show. How are you, Murray?
Oh, I'm okay, except for the dog.
What's wrong with the dog?
Oh, needs an expensive operation.
How old's the dog?
Yeah,
How old's the dog?
9 years old.
9. What kind of dog is it?
Black lab, female. She's got a big mass on between her number 1 and number 2. They're not sure what it is. They want to cut it off and send it in for biopsy.
Biopsy, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's sad.
Yeah, kind of sucks, but oh well. Gotta
Iron
save
Dogger,
the
what's
dog.
up? Yeah, I luckily my dogs are in good health. Or Lucy, my little one, she I think she's having some hip problem or something because she's been limping a lot.
Yeah.
It's her
Dysplasia
rear.
is always a problem with dogs, sooner or later. Yeah, labs are prone for that too, I guess.
I was gonna bring my German Shepherd camping, but I don't need that distraction.
Yeah.
I can't be worried about her. I'm not gonna bring her in the woods, because
Yeah, it's you
so
never know what's out there.
yeah, and she's a house yard dog. She's not a forest dog. I mean, I had her at 168, but we didn't bring her out in the woods. I walked her around, but I didn't take her on like hikes or the expedition or anything.
There's too many snakes and gators out there. I don't think I'd want to take a dog out there very bad.
Yeah. So and it was fun. It's funny you mentioned that because one day we're at camp and about 10 feet, no, 12 feet from the front where my trailer was, there's a barbed wire fence. And my dog was laying right along the bottom of the fence. And I watched this big king snake or racer snake, one of these long black ones.
Oh, yeah.
Come up the fence line and is on the other side of the fence and come from behind her. So she didn't see it until it was even with her head. This dog levitated. She jumped straight up. I was like, "Ooh!"
Yeah.
Yeah, and those were, that's all we saw. I didn't see any other dangerous snakes down there.
Yeah.
Because those are just rat snakes or whatever the hell they are. They're harmless.
Okay. Well, we had one of the guys that shoots with us here. His dog got bit by a rattlesnake here a few months back.
Oh.
But luckily they had some anti-venom, I guess.
This is weird because my cousin, who just passed not that long ago, he had a hawk. He had a red-tailed hawk as a pet, and it got bit by a rattlesnake, but the leg just like swelled a little bit for about 2 days, and it was fine. So it's weird how certain animals can react to venom.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that before. This hawk got tagged.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring Shawn on. I'm going to bring Shawn G on. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Appreciate you allowing me on here.
Oh, it's not like I allow you on. It's, everybody's allowed on.
Open for anybody. Just
Oh,
go for it.
there you go. So appreciate you being in the chat and calling in the show a couple times.
Oh yeah, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate your show. I've been listening for a while now. It's one of the shows that I've listened to like the longest.
Oh, that's cool. I appreciate it. There's a
Yeah.
special kind of people that want to share their incredible stories that they keep on their chest, kind of sit on for years and years. I've had people say, I've never really I wanted to tell this, but I never found a forum or talked to anybody. And apparently people like to talk to me and tell me their stories. So,
and it's great that there are these platforms out there, yours, mine. There's so many right now that people can tell their stories. They can get it off their chest.
yeah.
I've had a lot of people like thank me for that, for just like, dude, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. I've never told anybody this, or and
I've had all kinds of people just call me up and say, I don't want to be on the radio, don't want to be on the podcast. I just want to tell you my story. I've had to, there was a guy in Knoxville, Tennessee that wanted to be on my podcast radio show that had some dogman experiences on his property. And the dogman chased him off his property, him and his family. And he got that, how can I say this? That Colt 45 injection that morning that he was supposed to be on the show, and he was sick as a dog. And said, okay, no problem, brother. If you can call in. If you can't, that's fine. And then he told me about all this other stuff. He said, I will give half of my proceeds to, I think he was going to do ginseng hunting on this property, to anybody that can come in here and help me with this problem. And I'm like, okay, well, I got a couple people on the case. I don't know if they contact them or not, but I reached out to a couple people I know that specialize in that kind of thing, like Vault of Nightmares. You probably heard of him, right?
Not offhand.
Well, he's a big into the cryptid world. Has some encounters with dogmen, with firefights with dogmen and whatnot, and I believe him. Yeah. So I reached out to him. I don't know if he's reached out to Paul. That was the guy. And then I never did get in touch with Paul after that until about a week ago. And I just said, hey, man, I'm just checking in, seeing if you're alive or whatnot. And he called me back and said, buddy, I've talked this over with my family, and I just don't want anybody on my property and getting hurt on my property or worse. I just don't want to have that in there, have that on my conscience and be legally liable. And I said, that just lends credit to you.
Sure.
I said, no problem. I actually had somebody that remarked on that he felt that he needed to come, Paul needed to come on. I was like, man, he had some legit reasons why he didn't want anybody on his property to get hurt, period. Now, if he was telling a lie, sure, why not? Come on my property. I don't care. Hey, there's strange things that happen all the time. But I appreciate you allowing me on the show, brother. I know you said everybody's allowed on the show, but I appreciate you.
Yeah, somebody just popped backstage and disappeared.
Okay.
Yeah, man, because I like I said, I have some friends that my best friend, and I know you're an amputee. My best friend, Stephanie, she just became a double amputee recently. Wow. Yeah.
That's a change for sure. Physically, mentally.
She's a champ, though, dude. She is just, she just got home today. But yeah, she is just taken this like amazingly.
Oh yeah, it makes you look at the world from a different perspective. Totally. I was pretty active before all this happened. Was able to, not so much closer to when I actually had this accident I was in, but I was running and hiking and all that other stuff. And now, I'm looking at the world seated from a wheelchair. So now it's like, okay, so I had to vent and, kind of focus my stuff on what the hell happened to me. And has anybody else had the experiences I had while I went under? I actually did 2 amputations on my left leg because of that flesh-eating disease, the virus, or necrotizing fasciitis is what it called.
Yes. Yeah.
And I actually talked to I think 13 people so far that I believe had near-death experience, and it's just remarkable. I believe about there's one that I was like on the fence, but I was like, well, why not? Why not believe them? And it's hard enough to say, hey, I had this experience. Well, what's your proof? Well,
Sure.
my word.
And that's all most anybody has, is their word, because depending on, be it the Bigfoot community, UFO community, it's all mostly your word, What's up, Sparks?
Just chilling, dude. I just had a watch through of part 1 and part 2 of our Brushy Mountain State investigation.
All right, on.
Yeah, we're getting prepped for part 3 to drop tomorrow night. But my buddy Connor, aka Bigfoot Anonymous, sent me over your StreamYard link and was like, dude, you got to go talk to Mogs. And I was like, all right, dude, I'm in, bro. I'm in. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys can see I've got Bigfoot hanging out right where. Wait, hang on. I keep forgetting that these cameras are backwards. There's Bigfoot.
Right on.
But yeah, actually, somebody just asked me a question. Mr. Lee 3PO asked me about the movie. That movie is out now. I did a voiceover for a movie called The Sleepless Unrest, and that is out now. You can find it on most platforms.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So what are we talking about tonight, guys?
Whatever, man. It's we wing it.
I love that.
I'm getting a lot of notifications here. I'm gonna have to bow out, guys. So
all right, Murray. Hey, thanks for stopping in, man.
You bet.
Talk to you soon.
So, the movie Sleepless Unrest is about 2 of my friends, Brian and Rochelle, from Ghost Hunters. Them and our mutual friends, Vera and Kendall Welpton, actually filmed themselves for 2 full weeks, spending 24/7 inside of the Conjuring house in Rhode Island. And I did a little bit of a voiceover for the beginning of it. So that was a lot of fun. They did a really good job with that.
Yeah. 2 weeks?
2 full weeks.
Was it like a lockdown, or is it just, come and go and stay there for 2 weeks?
They stayed there. They slept there. They ate breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything.
Okay.
They went through the whole property. They actually found that there is a cemetery out back that people didn't know about. Also, an old cabin that people didn't know about. So, pretty interesting stuff. Yeah.
And that's in Rhode Island?
That's in Rhode Island. Yep. That's the Harrisville haunting. It's the house that inspired The Conjuring, that Ed and Lorraine Warren investigated back in the day with that whole family and figuring out everything that went on there. So it's been bought by actual paranormal investigators, and they're allowing people to come in and do investigations now.
Do they charge for you to come in, or?
I'm not sure. It's on our list of places that we want to investigate for sure.
I'm just curious how this works,
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I just know that Kendall called me out of the blue one night and was like, "Hey, dude, I need you to hop on the mic and work on a voiceover for us." And I sent them like 5 or 6 takes, and there I was in the movie. So
it's so cool, man.
Yeah, it was freaking insane. Especially considering, who am I, dude? Like, I'm nobody.
Dude, we're all in the same boat, man. We're little fish in a big pond.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know that when I hopped in, Shawn here was talking about near-death experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a ton of medical issues over the years, and I remember one night I was driving myself to the hospital because I don't believe in taking ambulances. I thought I was having a heart attack. I had 108 fever.
Oh, wow.
My heart was beating irregularly. I couldn't breathe properly. I made it to the hospital. I had a pancreatitis attack so bad that it actually pushed my heart against my rib cage and actually stopped one of my lungs from functioning because it was so swollen. and they were actually pretty sure that I was not going to see the next morning. And I saw a couple of my family members while I was in and out. So it was a very interesting experience. I've had a couple of moments where I've been floating over my body. So it's been, it's strange. It's strange, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've actually, as a respiratory therapist, I retired from healthcare. I actually had 2 people that I revived via CPR that reported they had a near-death experience. One actually met Jesus Christ and said, I was floating over the bed watching you guys and explained to me exactly what I was doing to her. That was like maybe 3 months into me being a brand new snot-nosed respiratory therapist. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
That's interesting, dude.
Yeah, and then the next one revived this guy. He come in full code, probably about the same age I am right now. And he was pronounced dead. Walked out, started doing my after code, charting and stuff. All of a sudden you hear this squeal, this raspy, oh my God, I'm burning up. Oh my God. And it was coming from the pulled curtains I just come from with this dead guy laying on the bed. And this guy walked in with a nurse, or not walked in, probably run in, and opened up the curtain. And here's this guy that I just literally extubated, took the tube out of him. With if somebody that does horror movies could capture and replicate the look of fear on that dude's face.
Jeez.
And then he just slumped back over to the left over top of the arm handrail. And then we coded him again. He come back. And I was like, holy cow. It was twice. I'm getting chill bumps just talking about it right now. So it's there's some strange stuff that happens in the hospital. And the weird thing is with hospital workers, they don't like talking about that stuff because one, you'll wind up in HR or your boss will say, hey, you can't do that. There's this HIPAA thing, which I tell the stories. I'm not divulging where I had these experiences or who the person was or whatever, but it was mind altering. This is way before I had my near death experiences. The last one I just talked about was probably about 15 years ago. So, but I've talked to other near death experiencers, and it's interesting to see. Not a one of them has a fear of death.
Yeah.
They, even to the point where they kind of look forward to it. I know that death is going to meet me sometime. When, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I have no fear of it whatsoever. And I actually got to, as my brother, God rest his soul, as he was passing away, I got to say, buddy, it's okay. It will be okay. And he actually had his, right before he passed away. I wasn't with him the night before, but I was with him when he took his last breath. But my sister was with him, and many people that are near death start seeing folks that has long passed.
Yeah. And
he started waving, saying, oh, hi. And yeah. There
wow.
You go.
That's interesting what you said. Forest of Monsters, what's up, man?
Yeah. What's up, dude?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was going to I just wanted to acknowledge you real quick. I was going to say to Shawn,
yeah. I mean,
that these guys don't fear death.
I'm with dead people, yeah. I can't hear it better now. But, I heard my friend told me if you guys can help me out. I got something to show you.
Sure.
Saw my paper. I'm friends with Turtle Man. I'm friends with Turtle Man, and I've been working on my show. It's called Forest of Monsters because I've been hunting fictional creatures, and this is my title name out here. Hold on.
Move it over. Keep going.
Official
Forest of
Monsters.
Forest of Monsters. All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
I was trying. What? I was just trying. If you guys can help me out, give me a shout out.
Okay.
What do you need help with? You just want to? I mean, well, guys, check out Rick's channel, Forest of Monsters.
Yeah.
I'll get if I don't know who I can't see what moderators I have here right now. Mr. Lee, if you know how to do it, look up his link and post it.
Yeah.
And what's your show about, man? The fishing and hunting and
Yeah. Mom, just working on this show. It's like serious show. I mean, some fans been telling me I've been pretending. I'm not pretending. I'm just not serious enough. I'm just excited.
Okay.
I know.
Cool.
I would just like to do show, make some people laugh, actor creatures, discover, try to capture film, stuff like that. Well, I found something about 4 days ago. It's out of Tennessee. I found a footprint.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
right on.
that's dope,
Yeah.
dude.
A footprint.
That's cool.
Wait. I'm not sure if it's real, but I found one. A little heavier.
No can do, Mogi. Come on, Lee.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, I like that. That's
Short.
big.
Do you
But-
submit?
The barely see toes right here.
That's cool. Dude, I love it.
Right on.
Heck yeah.
I
So I've actually got a really cool show, something that I'm actually trying to do on the channel. And what I need from people is firsthand experiences of cryptid encounters.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually going to be doing something called Midnight Monsters, where I sit out by the light of my lantern and I basically tell everyone's stories, because that's I want that stuff out there, you know, and I'm going to try to make it a little bit more cinematic with little bits and pieces of like reenacting stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do for that part of it, because obviously on Sparks of the Paranormal, I have focused mainly on ghost hunting, but the true matter of fact is that the paranormal covers so much.
Yeah.
You know, I have yet to personally experience a cryptid. That's the only thing that I have yet to experience. And I mean, I literally live in Bigfoot country, and that's what irritates me. I mean, look, I should be seeing them walking around all the time, but I don't see anything.
Yeah.
But that's what I want. I want to hear your firsthand accounts, and I want to be able to retell them. So, yeah, get a hold of me, guys.
15-inch. Well, I talked to a lot of Blackburn, but a lot of people been talking about story is Tennessee, but I believe it might be Tennessee Wild Man. Have you ever done something like that about Tennessee Wild Man?
Yeah, I have. I used to live in Tennessee, Northeast
Yeah.
Tennessee, in Kingsport. Yeah, I heard it about all the time. You know, there's Bigfoot sightings. The last one I heard of and it was documented was over in Whitesburg, Kentucky. And that's about maybe 40 miles from me. And that, you know, there's a guy called the Hillbillies, I think. Oh, there you go. I can hear me in the background. That's cool.
My bad.
Hey,
I'm trying to do a mod's job. Hold on.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. That's okay.
Carry on.
It's one of those things when you do a live stream, you gotta have something. You gotta have something go on that's technically. Well, what the heck's that going on there? Why? Well, anyway, yeah, they're called the Hillbillies, and they got a YouTube channel, and I think all the other usual places.
Get to work.
And the guy did a live stream. I don't think he's hunted Bigfoot on his property since his little girl was born a few months ago. But he did a live stream and got hit square in the back with a rock.
Oh, what?
Yeah, out in the middle of the forest. You know, I know the area, not specifically where he has his property, but yeah, there's all kinds of crazy cryptid stories out there. Dogman, Bigfoot, you name it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I live in the western NC Tennessee border. Literally, I am 5 minutes from Tennessee, from the Tennessee line.
Oh, beautiful mountains through there.
Yes. So that's where I live. I live between the Appalachians and the Blue Ridge.
Yep.
We are in Bigfoot Central for North Carolina, pretty much.
Right.
And I don't catch anything. And I've been living in areas, even down in Florida. Like I would make trips down to like the Everglades and stuff like that, trying to find skunk apes, and I couldn't find anything. It's so irritating. Like I can catch dead people, I can see like weird things flying in the night sky, but I cannot find a gigantic hairy man. Why?
I don't know. Maybe not looking in the right spots, but you got to be careful. You start looking for stuff, you're going to find something and then some.
Oh, so he and I are going to be best friends.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you're in North Carolina on the Tennessee border, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I'm driving up to Tennessee in the morning.
Okay, what part of Tennessee are you headed to?
Copper Hill. It's southeast.
Yeah. I've got friends over there. Copper Hill Cemetery is pretty crazy.
Right on the Ocoee River.
Yep. We've done a bunch of investigations out that way. So yeah,
right there's a lot of people that are going. A lot of people in chat. Bigfoot Anon's going.
Yeah.
Squatching Cowboy is putting it on along with Old Bear's Den of Bigfoot. He's in chat as well. There's a lot of people going.
Yeah.
Flat Rock Booger, I see. They're going.
Connor was telling me about that.
Yeah.
And sadly, I just picked up a part-time job this morning, so I have to start on I have to start on Saturday morning.
Congratulations.
I did want to give a shout out to Killed by Bigfoot. Who else? Oh, Cryptus Canada. Leslie, good to see you tonight.
Yeah. Parks, you need to come to TTYV Squatch out this Saturday and Sunday. I wish I could, man. I wish I could. But guys, I saw a bunch of people dropping in the chat that I need to talk to them. Guys, if you guys go to my Instagram, which is @SparksOfTheParanormal, or you can find me on Facebook, just shoot me a message. I'm down to listen. I've got my first episode pretty much ready to go. It's sadly it's loosely based on a first-hand account because I didn't actually talk to people. I just liked the account.
Now, is that all one word, @Sparks of the Paranormal?
Yes.
I'll have to check it out. That sounds pretty cool.
There it is.
Sparks of the Paranormal. I'll have to check that out, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. My girlfriend and I are paranormal investigators. We do live shows on Sunday nights. She's actually going to start doing a paranormal ladies night. So if there are any ladies out there in the paranormal world that want to get in on that action.
Well, I live in a haunted house, by the way.
You live in a haunted house?
Yes, over a century-old haunted house.
Dude,
one of the
awesome.
oldest ones in this town. And there's some crazy crap that happens while I'm on air.
That's fantastic, dude.
Yeah, there's just crazy stuff. Stuff flies off of walls here. There's some stuff I cannot talk about, which I actually.
Yeah,
I can't talk.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go right ahead, Force.
What is your YouTube channel name? Yeah, I'll subscribe you.
Just Sparks of the Paranormal.
That's your title name?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just Sparks of the Paranormal.
Hold on,
Chasing the Truth, Shawn G, or over on the Dark Waters channel Saturday nights.
That's
Because
awesome.
I'm very responsible people now.
Oh yeah, just hop on anytime on my channel or on Dark Waters channel. I'll give you a shout out.
Wednesdays, Saturdays.
And
Yeah.
Connor, dude, yes, we will do a 3-peat. We will.
Yeah.
We will have you back on. Bro, I love every time you're on the show.
Oh yeah, you all you have to do is mention one word to Connor in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
later,
it's
you're
hello.
Hello.
Dude, I love that guy. Dude, he sends me postcards. Like, I love this guy. Like, it's awesome. I need to, you know what, Connor? You need to send me your freaking address, dude, because I need to get you a shirt. I need to get you a shirt, dude.
He called in the Shawn show last night. He was on there for over an hour.
Yeah, it was the third hour, and I was like, man, I got to go. I got to kick you off.
I love
you got 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
21 minutes.
I've done 2 5-hour shows, and the 5.5-hour show I did last month, I think, maybe. And it was a call-in show, and people just kept on calling in. And I said, okay, I'll keep doing it until people stop calling. And I waited about almost 10 minutes. I said, that's it. I'm done.
Apparently, Connor's stalking people. Hold on. Look. Oh my God, who sent that postcard? I got one too.
A postcard.
All right, hang on.
Oh,
Okay,
geez.
I got a phone number in here.
What a
That's
postcard.
from Bigfoot Anon.
Yeah, probably.
Connor.
All right, so let's see here.
I didn't get a
Gotta
postcard.
find it. All right, there we go. Old Bear. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I got it.
No.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm scanning chat. Yeah, I have to give the first of the year this year. Shawn did a show, on his Saturday show. It was the first one of the year, and I watched that show, and at the end of the show, Shawn, he'll listen to your stories and he'll say, oh, I believe what you're saying, or not. Well, this first night, the first show of the year, the guy tells his whole story and everything, and Shawn waits and he goes, you know what? I don't believe a word you just said.
Oh yeah,
full
that
of
was
mold.
Tom.
I was like,
Tom
holy
Horn.
shit.
Tom Horn.
Good for
Tom
you.
Horn. Tom Horn, buddy. Yeah, but he's the front man for Billy Myers, the most documented UFO.
I gotta say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, I always talk about YouTube channel. I'm not smart, and I'm smart about Ranger. I'm learning this. Yeah. I'm just asking for people if that's okay for us. I mean, I'm not getting to that one. Right?
Goes 300, bro. You can get 300, no problem.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah, you will get 300.
Like YouTube.
Everybody, go blow him up right now. Go blow him up right now.
Hold on a
Forrest is
second.
monster.
I'll go find you
I'm just
and
trying to get my
get on there
300.
real quick.
I'll make some of the best videos for people ever seen because West Virginia.
Oh yeah, dude, West Virginia's got some crazy stuff.
I mean, my friends. His name Devin. I call him Joe. That's his nickname. My name is Michael, but I'm calling myself Rick. Because my nickname for sure. I was just learning about OCs too. I'm making premier videos because I'm going West Virginia. I'm going after. I'm not sure. Maybe I find one. It's called Multiman.
Bro, West Virginia, you guys have got some crazy cryptids out there, dude. You guys have got
I've been working on show with them.
Hell of a history too, especially like the Pikeville over in that corner, the Hatfield McCoy,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know both family. I know members for both those family members.
Are they still in the middle of some stuff? I heard they made up.
Yeah, they made up. The both family members I know from both sides of the family are, say, well, we had some beef there, and I think they went to the homestead and did some excavation a couple of years ago with that. I think maybe the McCoys.
Who's a voice emotion link?
That's the link to your YouTube channel, dude. We found it. You put it up so everybody can get a hold of you. Yeah,
you just got a subscription from me, buddy.
I was just afraid my channel would miss you. It's the same TV now.
Yeah,
bro.
Can't wait to see it.
It's the same.
All right, sounds great.
But
that Tom Horn guy. Oh my, Billy Meyer, that UFO guy, was just one. Forrest, you want to do a live show on my channel? Hey, that's cool,
bro. Right there, boom,
right there.
Oh, just say yes.
Just say yes, bro. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Bro, okay. Rick, here's the thing. Anytime somebody invites you onto their show, just say yes and show up.
Say yes.
Yeah.
Because even if you get 3 subs out of it, you still had a great conversation and you had a great time.
And people get to meet you.
Yep. They get to see who you are. That's the important thing, dude.
Well, thanks for that, Old Bear.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What else can we help you with?
You definitely got a sub for me. I'll watch you for sure.
I just subbed too.
Dude, man, smoke. What the hell?
I tell you what, Rick, when my girlfriend wakes up in the morning, at gunpoint, I will force her to sub to your channel. She just figured out how to sub to stuff as soon as she met me. So I got you, bro.
There you go.
I will sub as soon as I get a chance.
Miss T, you need a sub over there too.
I can do it on my phone.
Yeah, do it on your phone, bro. Do it right now.
Yeah.
Sub it up. Like full foot long sub, guys. Let's go.
All right, where are we at?
Did you guys happen to hear that guy that called in my show about 3 weeks ago over in North Carolina?
No. What kind of, was he talking crap?
No, he actually had a UFO encounter 23 hours prior and got flashed by a light. And 2 hours later, he's 45 miles down the road. And he's, or no, I think 45 miles.
Did he say where he was in North Carolina?
High Point, North Carolina.
I'm not surprised.
That's where he ended up. Yeah, he called in and we did, had a lot of people. Yeah, Miss T just subbed to you too there, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah, that was the freakiest thing. I was like, am I having an Art Bell moment? Wow. But yeah, this guy, I talked to him for maybe a half an hour, and I asked him all the questions. Hey, are you on medication? Do you drink? Do you, seizures? Yada, 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 to say you blanked out. He blacked out for 2 hours and he was doing 45 miles an hour. And I know he was doing 45 miles an hour in his car when he got flashed. 2 hours later, he wakes up driving the car and he's 20 miles down the road near High Point, North Carolina. And he can't figure it out. He just got a full tank of gas. Gas handle had not moved, and the odometer did not have any tick marks off of it.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm like scratching my head.
So here's something crazy for you. So, do you guys remember there was a documentary it was a movie that came out, but they had documentary footage that went along with it inside of the film called Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind, or I think it was just called The Fourth Kind.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. So there's a house there in Alaska. I've seen that house numerous times, and I don't know how because I've never been to Alaska. Also, as at the end when they're scrolling the credits, they're showing different calls, the year and the place that they came in, and 5 of them matched up to where I was living when I was living there, and I remembered seeing stuff in the night sky at those times.
Oh, really? Did you see the owls? The owl eyes?
I've never seen an owl.
You've never seen an owl?
I've never seen an owl. I mean, I've seen them in the zoo, but I've never seen them out like in nature.
Really? I see them every day.
I picture it from one.
Like, that's crazy.
Well, I have them living in my yard, so.
Yeah. Holy crap. Look at that. Okay, so Forest of Monsters has 212 subs right now. You know why that's insane? Because when I subbed, you had 90.
Yeah, we get 300 because
you'll get that in no time, buddy.
Absolutely.
We'll get you there.
Yeah, you'll be at a grand in no time.
That's what I'm stretching for. I'm trying to get that 1,000 so I can start live streaming on some investigations.
That'd be cool.
You know what? I hit 1,000 and then I got to like 1,300 and I hit a wall.
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens.
I'm at like 1,384, but when I was at 1,330, I was there for like 2 months. It wouldn't go past 1,336 and it wouldn't go below 1,330, but it would go up and down just in that little area. But yeah, dude, Forrest, you'll get them. They'll come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got faith in you, bro.
So, Shawn, what kind of a show do you do?
Well, it's chasing the truth. I've talked about politics up to supernatural, Bigfoot, the paranormal. You know, I've talked about my near-death experience. I've done 2 complete 2-hour shows on just sitting down and saying, okay, I'm going to just talk about my near-death experience. I've not even scratched what I went through. I was in a coma for 10 days, and the only person on this planet that's heard the most is Miss T. And I haven't even begun to tell her about the stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, it's insane. I wish I could get it down on paper. Dark Waters is hey, buddy, you need to write a book. You need to write a book.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't know. It's hard for me to translate what I went through and then find the words to match what I went through in that sensation. It was just, you know, I even had to make up a name for the angel that was with me the entire time. You know, I had to. It's his name. Well, if you can call it a he or whatever.
Wait, Marsh or something.
Yeah. What's up, dude?
That
Instagram?
Yeah, you got Instagram there?
Let's look at that Instagram, bro.
Hold on. I'm trying to see, man. I'm trying to fold the
Oh, you're good, bro. Bring it over. Bring it over. There we go.
There you go.
Forest of Monsters 27 with the underscores. Guys, blow it up right now.
Forest of Monsters. I'm gonna have to definitely look him up.
Camera. You see better?
Oh yeah, no, we got it. We got it, bro.
Yeah, I got like 320 followers, and I'm trying to reach 1,000, something like that.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, because my cousin, she got 20,000.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
What was it?
I just love getting the word out about, you know, the paranormal. Because, you know, the one thing that I've realized, because I've had experience, I had my first experience when I was 7 years old. I saw my grandmother sitting in her rocking chair at her house 2 hours after we buried her body. And the thing is, through all of that time, and I will be 33 next month, it's becoming more mainstream, but it's still relatively taboo to talk about. So if you're putting stuff out there, bro, if you're getting the truth out there about your experiences in the woods and your monsters, bro, people will come. People will come from all over.
It's amazing. The ring of truth in a story it sings. It has its own little song that you say, hey, that's true right there. That's it.
And that's for your Instagram, correct?
Yeah.
Right on.
Well, I posted something new on 7 tomorrow because I'm making season 3 in 2 years later because I'm going to Africa.
Ooh.
Africa is more on the level.
That's awesome.
I'm jealous. I'm not sure if it's real or not because they call them Big Ape. It's like, I don't know. It's like 30 feet tall. One of my cousin, he lives in Africa. Well, he told me about Blessed and Chupacabra.
Yeah, they have a Chupacabra down there. They do.
Yeah. I feel like I might want to go after. I mean, I don't kill creature, but I just want to capture film or capture in a trap to like mountain monsters.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, don't kill any cryptids, guys.
No, I don't kill.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb. Don't be firing anything at them. They'll come back and haunt you.
Don't be dumb is like my motto. Like we've even got it on a shirt.
I was thinking I built a trap, trees. Like you cut some little round trees down and put it together, make it like a box. And they go in with bait, you catch them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good. Just love that.
That's dope.
So the Bigfoot hunters, the cryptid hunters, do you guys go out in the middle of the forest and do like that money, whatever his guy, he goes out and screams and yells? Yeah, the calls and the hoots and the hollers in the middle of the forest. I'm like, oh, hell, that would make me run.
I can hear better.
I'd do it. I do it every time we're on a walk or we're out somewhere, and I'm like, this looks squatchy as hell.
Absolutely.
And I'll just let out a scream. I'll let out a shriek.
Olgar.
Tired.
Cryptids Canada. Do you sit there and yell and scream at these? Do the Bigfoot and do the samurai chat too?
Have you ever listened to her channel?
Nope.
Shawn?
Nope, I have not. I'm gonna have to check her out.
Absolutely, dude. If you like narrated stories, you'll fall in love with her.
Heck
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's got this amazing voice that you just can't help but love.
That's awesome.
And the way she presents her, just everything about her show is awesome. She recently she wrote a book and she narrated that. It was a fictitious book, but she did an amazing job on writing this book, so
I think
check her
Connor
out.
and I were talking about writing a book. I don't know
Oh, yeah?
if we're still wanting to do that. I mean, I still want to write a book for sure about all of my experiences that I've had.
What?
But who was it? The Squatching Cowboy said
Gerald,
something
yeah.
about coming down to Birmingham town. Bro, my family is from Huntsville, Alabama. Like, if anybody here has ever been to Huntsville, Alabama, you'll see two names, and it's Sparks and Sparkman, and that's both sides of my family.
Cool.
Blue-Eyed Northern, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Leslie's blushing.
I went down to a sleep school down in Birmingham and spent 2 weeks down there, learning how to do sleep studies. 20 years ago. But the crazy thing was there was a little snow. It barely did leave a little film on the road, and everybody was dressed up. And I'm like, oh my God, everything's slowed down in town. I was like, this is nothing.
No, it's not. I lived in Maryland. We had a blizzard with 6 feet of snow. I was 8 years old, and I went and got the mail in shorts and a t-shirt, and I was barefoot. Like, I don't care. I don't get cold. Look at this. I am built for the winter months.
Well, you can have them.
You can have 'em. Miss T was, I think the lowest last winter was like minus 30.
Well, we're just having a sub fest going on. Sean's getting
thanks.
subs. Leslie's getting subs.
Yeah, I
You're
saw
getting
some subs pop up. I appreciate it.
Everybody's getting subbed to. That's awesome.
Yeah, go for it.
You
never know what happens on my channel, especially on those open lines. You never know who's going to call in and talk to you.
I'm going to have to call in, bro. I'm going to have to call in.
Go for it. Here's the number. You got a pencil?
No, I have a pen, though, and I'm sure that'll help.
Start to the
Crayon to do.
All right, what do you got?
931-994-6917. I do answer that phone, and I've had spooked some people. I didn't know you was going to answer the thing.
6937?
6917. 994. What is it? 931-994-6917.
Boom. I'm gonna have to call in, bro. We're gonna have a long conversation about some ghosty stuff.
Oh yeah. There's
Hey,
one
one
ghost
more
story.
time, Shawn.
931-994-6917.
Call
Yeah.
in, guys. Call
Yeah,
in.
call in. Yeah, if you call now, I'll just turn it on volume and say, "Hey, boy, you're on
Welcome
the
to
air."
Mode's show. Welcome to Mode's show.
Oh, that would
Yeah,
suck. They'll call your show, but they won't come on mine.
Oh God.
So it's 931-994-6917.
Yeah, I've got that. Somebody asked me for my personal number.
I'm gonna post it.
Yeah,
So-
somebody asked me for my personal number a couple weeks ago, and I gave them my show number. What? Nope, wrong number. Yep, that's it. I appreciate that, brother.
So this
But,
is not, I should have put Chasing the Truth and all the other stuff, but this is the number if you want to call in, check the show out Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Oh yeah, people call in, the day before the show and said, "Oh, I thought it was today." I was like, "No, call in tomorrow."
I'll hop in
All
on
right.
Wednesday. I'll hop in on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays, I usually, I'm not specifically, sold on Wednesdays. I've done them on Thursdays, but Wednesday seems to be a pretty good fit for people showing up.
Yeah.
And Saturday nights is 7 to 9 on the Dark Waters channel on the Paranormal Radio app and over on UPRN. Go ahead, Forrest. What's going on?
Yeah, what you got, buddy?
What's up, man?
Let me show something.
Yeah.
Sure.
My October 1st weekend, I'm having evenings. All fans coming meet to me. If you all don't want to miss it for October 1st weekend, it's going to be on Tennessee Etymol downtown because we're having food, drinks, craft t-shirts.
cool.
I'll be selling
Heck yeah.
stuff, but I'll be having posters. Well, I mean, I can show you. Here's the detail you all don't want to miss.
Tennessee Etowah event. Oh, I love Etowah. Heck
October 1st. That's the
Yeah.
October 1st weekend.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
awesome.
just like for people wanting to get a picture with me. Well, I'll be selling poster all this. I'll be selling this one. I mean, not it's free, but I'm making stuff like trying on sell woodcraft.
Right on.
This poster, I mean, right here.
That's cool. Dude, that's a great picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like an album cover.
I need to get somebody to start taking pictures of me where I don't look so fat and weird.
Yeah, you look like Alan Jackson on there for a second.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
was good. Oh, and to answer Overbuilt Automotive, I live in Western North Carolina. I'm not going to give you the exact location because I like to keep that a secret. Our little small town is nice.
the poster.
I don't need people flocking in to come get them some John.
Yeah, where's your poster, Mage?
So you're wait. So Shawn, you're in North Carolina, right?
No, I'm in Southwest Virginia on Kentucky border.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've there's a Flat Rock right there, Flat Rock, North Carolina. I've been there many times. That's beautiful country. That little red door church in the middle of Flat Rock.
Yep.
I've been in that little. I've done some investigations there, man. You know, offhanded years and years ago, about a decade. Never did catch anything other than I found one red orb field. I thought it was, well, maybe it was just there was a lot of dust around. I was using the camera that had one of those little infrared flashes, you know, that lit that up for a second.
Yeah.
But in that little cemetery there, it was interesting, fascinating. I think the CFO, the financial officer for the Civil War for the Confederates was buried there. I forgot what that guy's name is, but anyway, interesting place, Flat Rock.
Yeah, Flat Rock is awesome.
Yeah, little village there.
You need to come if you can. We'll get a hold of each other. Yes, Mike's Adventures is incredibly close to me. He's like 45 minutes down the road. But you need to come down. We've got a church that is insane that we went and filmed at, but we had to like scrap the footage. But we have to go back because we didn't get to investigate everything that we want to. The preacher, the very first preacher, hung himself in the church. And then a guy 60 years later actually shot himself in the face with a shotgun out back of the church.
Oh, man.
I got put on the ground on the pulpit.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you wind up on the ground?
So I'm an ordained minister. So I have a natural pull to pulpits, and I have this natural want to preach and do that kind of thing. So whenever we go to a church or a chapel or anything like that, I always end up there. And all of a sudden, I started getting super dizzy. I started shaking. It was like 85 degrees outside, and I was cold. Okay? That doesn't happen to me. I don't get cold. So I ended up sitting down because I couldn't stand anymore. Like my knees were weak. I was shaking. I was freezing to death. And I sat down, and then all of a sudden, I felt two large arms wrap around my body and literally force my elbows into my rib cage, and I could hardly breathe. And I sat there shaking, unable to move.
Wow.
Now, for the people that says, "Hey, ghosts can't touch you," what happens when you get that?
Bullshit.
I get touched all the time.
Well, I'm in the wheelchair I'm in right now. The one of the many paranormal events that happened here. It was just right after I moved back into this old house, and my grandmother, God rest her soul, was living still. And I had moved, rolled in here I forgot what the heck I was doing. It was long before I even thought about doing a podcast.
Mhm.
And I stopped and I physically felt something push me forward from my back. I literally went a few inches forward and I was like, what was that? And I looked behind me, it was gone. But I've seen full body apparitions in this house.
That's
A
awesome.
little old woman dressed in 1800 period dress looking down at me from the top of the stairs. And I'm like, who the hell are you?
Bro, you gotta let Keisha and I come up and investigate your house, man.
No, I'm so squirrely about that.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I
you know what? I
I-
understand. I understand the squirreliness because, like, a lot of people who have Bigfoot on their property don't want people coming in because they stir the pot and split.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
You know?
the thing of it is I don't give out my address. I've only the Paranormal Security 9886. That guy, I don't know if you've ever seen that guy's show that he does. He goes and investigates weird stuff down in Savannah, Georgia and stuff. He sent me a couple of patches, and that was the first time I've ever allowed anything in my house that had to deal with this show. And before it came in through the breached my front door, my back door where it came from, I prayed over that thing. Yeah. And,
Well,
I mean, you have to pray, dude. The power of God is going to hold you.
well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
'cause- Shawn says a prayer at the end of every show, and I know he prays before. I'm sure.
oh yeah, definitely.
I smudge. I smudged just before it came on. I had 1 minute before it was coming on, and I smudged and said the Lord's Prayer and start my show because you don't know what's going to come through. You don't know who you're gonna talk to. Who
You've got to protect yourself.
Well, Shawn knows because he has a call in. He doesn't vet. I don't vet. Nope.
Yeah.
So you never know. So armor up.
Yeah, exactly. You don't
know
see,
what
that's
attracts.
We've got to start putting that on our episodes because I pray before and after every single investigation. Because pardon my language. I mean, I may be a Christian and I may be an ordained minister, but I'm also a sinner. So understand my language here. I'll be damned if I'm going to allow something to follow me home ever again.
Well, I agree with you there. Gene, am I a medium or sensitive? Before I had my near-death experience 6 years ago, I could see ghosts and all this other stuff. But after I had my near-death experiences, like the lights were still on when I came back. It's amazing what I'm sensitive to. Am I as sensitive as Miss T? Nope. Absolutely not. She's got me beat hands down. She's got a God-given gift. I seen that woman chase something out of my house that was attached to my grandnephew. That literally, he had to. This little 4-year-old kid was saying, "Hey, the neighbor's here, and my sister had told me about this thing. Every time she visit, he would start saying, "Hey, the neighbor's here." He was under my bed or whatever. And then he came over and we had like a picnic or something like that outside.
Yeah.
And he started wringing his hands. And I in this house, I've got 11 cameras, security cameras, basically just because if I fall out of my chair and hit my full head and knock myself out, somebody can look around and say, "Hey, Shawn is knocked out in the hallway or whatever."
Yeah.
But I saw this little kid rubbing his hands, like he's fretting. And before then, he couldn't shut up about SpongeBob. And then he started saying, "Hey, the neighbor's here." And then Miss T takes in, gets a hold of him and starts talking to him. And they chase this thing upstairs and they rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And it leaves. And to this day, I didn't talk to my sister about this last time. She was here last Saturday. But the previous, I said, "Hey, has the neighbor showed up?" Nope, not since Miss T took care of it. That's been about a year ago, I think, wasn't it, Miss T? She's in. I'm pretty sure she's in the chat. But yeah, she's got a special gift for sure.
That's awesome. Dude, prayer is huge, man.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
I don't, and the thing is, yes, like I said, I'm a Christian, I'm an ordained minister. I don't care what your faith base is. I don't. The problem is the fact that you have to surround yourself with protection, whatever that looks like for you. Just be safe. Just be safe, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, if you go in and you dabble in it and you're like, well, this is, Oh hell, who would go out to Walmart and pick up a little board called a Ouija board and take it home with them, and haphazardly just say, "Hey, is anybody out there?"
Nope.
And open that freaking door.
Well, when it's sold as a toy,
Yeah, you can
You
kiss
know.
my ass about a Ouija board. I have been in places after those things have been played with. Ain't no damn way.
Yep. So I can swear to God right now, I've never touched a Ouija board. Closest I've been to a Ouija board was in Walmart. I saw it with a Milton Bradley patch on the box, and that was the closest. I've never been. I've talked to people that mess with this stuff. Even talked to this one lady that's into the paranormal. I think she's up in the Northeast somewhere. She literally puts these things together. It's an art form to her.
No.
wow.
It's the intent that you put into it. Can it just be a game? Yes. But it's the intent in which you use it.
Absolutely.
That's the problem.
I've said that on my show so many times. Intent, you could do good and your intentions is something else. And that shines out. Before God knows your intent. You could do good all day long.
But
Your
you know who
intent
else knows your intent? The devil.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Intent is everything. You intend to do this, you intend to do that. You may do something bad, but your intention is good, and the bad whatever happens.
Yeah.
But your intention was to do good. God sees that intention.
He does. And it's a fine line that you have to walk. You have to be very, very, very careful. Old Bear,
Good night.
I will give you a call probably Saturday after I get off work.
And I will see you tomorrow or whenever you're getting up there.
Well,
Thanks for stopping in, old bear. It's good to see you. See you soon.
all right, I think I can go now.
You gonna split?
We'll meet you tomorrow night if I'm not busy,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's got up to.
one of my friends. He'll invite me for joining the video.
Forest of
I'll shout
Monsters
to you
is up to
guys tomorrow,
216 on the subs.
I got more.
Force of Monsters is 216. What?
Yeah, look at that. 216, brother.
All right, okay,
Right on,
so
man.
now.
All right, buddy.
Take care, brother.
Nice
Thanks for
meeting you.
stopping in, man. Good luck.
Good dude. Good dude, man. Good dude.
I like him. He's got a good vibe around him.
So
gets the world
yeah,
famous.
man. I saw Leslie Cryptids Canada said she'd like to talk to you sometime too, Shawn. So
Yeah, just use
Well,
that number. That's how
yeah,
you can touch with
absolutely. And again, in the future, I'd like to get you back on. I'm still on here for another hour, so and get like I see my host, my co-host Iron Dogger's in chat. She has like I said, she has had some experiences. I got a treat for you. What's up, brother?
Bro.
Oh my God!
What
Didn't I
is
just talk
up?
to you?
What's up, y'all? Yeah, and then I did send Force of Monsters too. He's my bro. He's actually connected to Trapper from Mountain Monsters, and he asked me earlier. He's like, "Can I shout you out?" And I'm like, "Hey, today's Mogion Monster Show," and I think he did a great job. Of course, he has his own style, and definitely check out his channel. But I appreciate your guys' enthusiasm with him and the follow train. Everybody that hopped on, thank you so much because he's got his own thing. Coming out of the West Virginia Hollows for sure. But what up, Shawn? What up, Sparks? What up, Mogs?
Dude,
I'm so
what's going on,
excited.
man?
I wanted
Didn't I
to
kick,
talk on,
didn't
when
I
Old
kick you
Bear-
off my show last night, brother?
I'm still like pacing around, at the same pace for real. I had a great time last night, and it really all started with Sparks of the Paranormal. He was one of my first like official podcasts, so it's so funny. This holy Trinity and Catorce, whatever the heck we have here. But yeah, it's very magical. And then tomorrow is going to be the start of some wild weekend. Mogion, Barry Browning is going to be there. Flat Rock Booger.
Is Barry going to be there?
Yeah, he's going to make an appearance on Saturday. He said most likely.
Right on.
So it's not 1,000,000%, but yes, I saw you shout him out earlier today, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's a small world.
Well, we hung out at the 168 in March, that expedition. Barry is a funny man.
I'm looking forward to late night campfires with Barry. I've heard he is a funny guy, and he also has the vibes too. We got to keep the spirit box away from him.
Oh God. So wait, okay. I know, Connor, I've asked you like 30 billion times, man. Where is this happening in Tennessee again?
Copper Hill, and it's at Thunder Rock Campground. It's like right above the Georgia border, and it's right past Expedition Bigfoot Museum. And that's right on the Oconee River where they had the Atlanta Olympics back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
4 hours away.
or Oconee. Yeah, you're closer than me and Mogs. You can pretty much walk there. Hey, 4 hours, you know?
Yeah, it says 4 hours. If I'm walking it, it'll be 3 days.
Hey, I'll see you Sunday, bro.
Yeah, take a couple pair of socks and a change of underwear.
I just unplugged my light.
I've been packing all day. My mom took me to Walmart today. She's definitely supportive of Bigfoot and Anon. I wanted to bring her because she's really into, finding Bigfoot and like all the paranormal shows on TV. And I actually showed her Steve Stockton's channel yesterday and how lives work and how it's like a live TV show. It's the 2021 paranormal community, and then you can chat and like hopefully we'll see my mom in these chats here soon, and that's just awesome. Be easy with her, especially you, Lockbeard. No, Lockbeard's the homie. He has a show at 12:05, so he's great at just putting them right after the shows and has a catalog. He's doing great things over there.
Yeah, dude. I like Lockbeard.
Mogian Monster, how do you pronounce your first name? Mogian. So eliminate the N. It's not M-O-N, it's just M-O-G-O-L-L-O-N. So it's Mogian.
It's dope.
I still
the Mogian Monster versus the Mongolian Barbecue Beast.
Hey, no,
I love the Mogian Monster. Home of the Mogian Rim over there in Arizona. I think the people that are living underneath the Grand Canyon are having the Sasquatch and the Desert Apes and the Mogian Monster as the defenders. And I definitely had some fun with some wordplay in my Lakeland chapter because, I found the Mogian Monster and I had another brush with him after my encounter in Arizona. So very, very cool.
Dude,
and
I freaking love Arizona, man.
Me too, man. Go Stones.
I just moved from Arizona.
Oh, my stepbrother and stepsister actually live right outside of Phoenix in Gilbert.
Okay.
And so my sister got married last November, and we were out there. And dude, I've loved it. I've been there a couple times, and like every time I go, I'm like, do I really have to leave?
Yeah, my sister she lived in Gilbert. Now she lives in Queen Creek.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, fellas. Phoenix Lights. Did anyone see those?
No.
No,
they were way before I moved there. I moved there in 2010.
We have something called the Brown Mountain Lights that happen about 15 minutes down the road from me.
My late dad seen something like the Brown Mountain Lights here in Southwest Virginia down the mountainside. He used to live on top of a ridge, and he described them to a T. They would. He said it looked like a big ass, lightning bug.
Yeah,
that's what he said it was, but it wasn't green. He said it was just whitish. He said sort of brownish, yellowish, kind of.
Yeah.
He said I seen them all the time, and he had missing time. He actually was. I think he was abducted. I've actually told that story on my channel before, but yeah, he's had some abduction problems in the past. So.
Interesting. Well, the Brown Mountain Lights 3.5 weeks ago showed themselves to a person for the first time in like 50 some years. Everybody goes out there to try to see them, but they never see them. And then 3.5 weeks ago, it just shows up to somebody who's out there, and they weren't even looking for it. They were just out there hiking.
There's a good movie about the Brown Mountain Lights. I forget what it's called, but it's an easy Google search for somebody. But there's tons of good found footage, extraterrestrial movies. And you mentioned The Fourth Kind earlier, and that movie is terrifying, man. How it blends the documentary footage with, the cinematic stuff.
Reenactments,
and the reenactments, and it is unreal. And I also like the movie Case 39 as well. It starts with them trying to lock that girl in the oven, and you're like, no, and you end up realizing that's the closest they had to locking the demon down. And oh my gosh, it's wild. Should I bring my projector out there? We can have movie night.
Movie night. Yeah, Bigfoot to bring the popcorn.
You guys already know. I gotta plug my movie, Zillafoot. It just said, I've said this on a couple shows.
Is it in Walmart yet?
Yeah. I actually looked today.
How many lines do you have in this movie?
It's still on pre-order. Zillafoot, and it sold enough pre-orders online that now it's getting a widespread release, and it's getting released in Walmart, FYE, Amazon has it, and it got a new cover and everything. And
does it make a shelf, or does it just go to the bargain bin?
Oh, I don't know. I was looking at the $5 bin. I was looking everywhere. I think it will get some shelf life for a little bit, and I'm gonna make some funny videos. I'm gonna take it and go march around to people and I'm gonna sneak it into their cart, and it's gonna be really fun.
Get yourself in trouble doing that.
Yeah, I'll get banned from Walmart. That'll be fine. Guys,
it's funny though.
I'm doing fine.
Wall, look at wall backward. It spells law. Martial law. Where are they going to take us during martial law? Walmart. Stay away.
Walmart sounds like you're getting a low budget, kind of just really skeezy, sleazy lawyer.
Yeah, Walmart.
Accidentally kill a guy, call Walmart.
But the guy who filmed my scenes is actually getting slated to film the sequel. So my 3 characters that are in, my scene are going to be the main characters to the sequel. And I'm super excited. And our scenes are really solid. The rest of the movie is a little goofy. But the very beginning splurges with 7 different other kaiju movies. And me, I'm 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. So I'm in 7 different kaiju movies, basically, connected to 7 different universes, and I can't even pronounce half of them, and I don't remember any of them, but it's very cool. And my dude Jack McClellan, he's the one that invited me. He made a documentary called Bridges: A Disturbance in Flat Creek, and I've had you reach out to him, John, of course. And did you guys
heard back from him?
He's a busy guy. I'll definitely ring his bell again.
That was 4 months ago.
Yeah, you know how it is. Just like Shawn and Mogs were saying before, or another day, it all blends together. If it doesn't time up, you just roll with the next date, because there's always just so many things going, and with live shows, things happen. And
keep going, bro.
100%, and we are the kings of that, and that's why I'm so glad all of this can link together. Shawn G, I know you're gonna come no matter what, but yesterday I had to jump on the trampoline a little bit, and then Sparks of Paranormal. I sent you the link.
Did you even sleep last night? That's what I want to know. Did you sleep last night?
I slept a little bit, but I've done a lot since then. I've went swimming in the creek, walked around Walmart.
Oh man! So if you took a picture of it on the actual Walmart wall.
Oh yeah, people Walmart.com. I think I was on that a few nights. We've all been down and out. I used to live at a Walmart. Back when couch surfing, I lived at Walmart's, Publix, freaking rest areas where we just perch up for 3 or 4 days, and they'd tell us to move, and we'd just buy a few things.
So you've got your movie, the Zillafoot. That's awesome. We did Sleepless Unrest. We did the what is it, the voiceover for that.
Yep.
So we actually, because Keisha, who's my girlfriend and my investigative partner, actually posted one of our Brushy Mountain videos to, just happens to be the right group on Facebook. We had somebody contact us that is actually working on a new show that doesn't have a name, and they refused to tell us who the celebrity is, but they had us send in a video about our experiences at Brushy Mountain because there's an opportunity for us to be on Discovery Plus and the Travel Channel.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
That's awesome.
I
Right on.
lost my shit.
No doubt.
I was like, hold on. What?
What?
Turn into a little girl.
Dangling that paranormal carrot.
As long as it's not a certain somebody that should remain nameless, I will be super stoked. Let's just say, I'm not going to say his name, but not everything is a demon. Yeah.
Yeah, John does a lot of funny TikToks, and one of his famous like viral ones is everybody's like, "Tell me a reason why you like ghost hunters," and John just goes
Or
on.
Ghost
He's
Adventures. It was
like,
Ghost
Ghost
Adventures.
Adventures. Yeah, he's like, I don't. It was just so
He's
funny.
like, tell me you like Ghost Adventures without telling me you like Ghost Adventures. And I went, I don't.
And it was really funny. John, I haven't
5,000 views.
I haven't seen your. Have you been posting a lot still? The algorithm hasn't been giving me it, or have you just
No,
been taking
I
kind of a
haven't
break
been.
on TikTok?
I'm so busy, dude. I'm so busy. Keisha and I just put out a couple more, 3 more TikToks the other day.
Because you're funny, man. Keep them up because you have that loosey goosey style, dude. Like, dude, that's something I can't.
have
really,
no shame.
I can't
have
really
no
do.
shame.
Like, I'm loosey goosey on this, but all my posts are like, freaking encyclopedia level. I'm thinking at least.
We
and
had
most people are just throwing them. Well, not most people, but some people throwing them in the delusional bin. Oh,
to give you an idea of how much I don't have shame, there was a live stream that we did where people donated $300, and the cost was me having to wear a wig, lipstick, and a dress in front of Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary.
You're gonna get cursed for that, man. No, that's good for a good cause.
We bought all new audio equipment. We bought new lights. We bought a REM pod. I was like, I will do it if that's what I can get out of this.
What's up, Joe?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, man, I just had to come here and talk to Connor.
You're gonna see him tomorrow, dude.
No, wait a minute. Maybe I should rephrase that. I should come on here and just be on the same screen as Connor.
Oh, because
I
you
know.
can't
I
get a word in
definitely appreciate
edgewise.
it too because now there's even more of a bond. So now when I see you tomorrow, it's gonna be fresh on this, and I like where your mind is, Joe. You're the cowboy. You have paved this way, and we are, dude. It is about to be an extravaganza this week, and there's gonna be good research and good conversation, good food. Like it's about to be a good balance of everything.
Don't worry, Joe. If it gets out of hand, I'm bringing duct tape.
I can't wait to meet you, Johnny.
Electrical tape breaks.
Yeah, duct tape's holding together my glasses, so Mogs, I might need you on
They're
that.
gonna be stuck to your
Use
head.
that electrical tape. It doesn't break as easy.
Yeah,
I want to say that.
Put a little spread of the Gorilla Glue on top of that. before you put it on.
Sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
I subscribed to everybody's channel tonight, so
Oh, thanks,
you're
Joe.
busy.
Appreciate it.
Brother Forrest, he seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Man, and Moss, if you're out there watching, man, the only way to get a lot of subscribers is go on shows like this because people love people like this. I got a shitload of subscribers off your show, Mo.
I know a lot of people have. I think it's great.
I've
do too.
gone up by like 10 just from being on here.
Yeah,
I'm all about supporting, everybody.
and it's not all about. If people say it's not about the subscribers and everything, it might not be the subscribers, but it really makes you feel good when somebody subscribes to your channel and they like what you're doing.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And I love it when people compliment me. I love it.
I will
when
say
you
you are
subscribe
looking
to the channel-
downright dapper in that hat, sir. Downright dapper.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Hang on.
Texas.
Yeehaw. We just started a trend.
Yes, I'm glad though this huge reunion is happening, and Joe, I'm super looking forward to tomorrow, and it's about to be a magical time because we're looking for all these cryptid creatures, and when you can make real life, connections, it really it amplifies everything, and it makes it more dense, and it's so magical, and then it takes every conversation to the further next level, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And I hope everybody likes jambalaya because Pat, Blue-Eyed Northern, is making up a boatload of jambalaya for tomorrow.
Oh man, that sounds good.
Well,
might be worth the trip for you two guys up in the corner.
And then Old Bear's wife is making up a bunch of potato salad, macaroni salad, and then we're all going to kind of pitch in and see what kind of stuff we can come up with. Hamburgers or hot dogs or, like me, ribeyes.
Ooh, yeah, ribeyes. That's the.
I
stuff
went.
right
I
there.
did some shopping today. I might
But
do
I-
what you did. We're gonna do Joe and wait till I get up there.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till I get up there to buy it because, it's 14 hours for me. It'd be hard to keep ribeyes fresh getting up there.
Here I am.
Guys,
I'm crying about 9 hours.
diabetes.
I stopped at the meat market yesterday to buy some ribeyes, and prime ribeyes were $32.95 a pound.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
What the?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
Gee, thanks, Obama.
God.
Connor,
And I was
on your way back, you've got to come. You've got to come here. You've got to come here and stop by on your way back to Florida.
Well, you're going to.
Is it up north? Like I could hit you, halfway maybe.
You've got to come east to go back to where you're going.
Okay, well, shoot me. Well, I think I got your address. I'm the postcard king. I hope.
Well, you have my old address.
Oh, mine got lost in the mail, I guess.
Oh, you didn't get the postcard?
I see
No,
Rex-
the
Rex said-
FBI or whoever, put a divider on me and Mogs putting mail at first,
Hey.
because we had the earth shaking after our first video.
For sure, Connor and Mogs are going to be sitting at my campfire Saturday night. And I see Rex over and said, "How much beer you taking, Joe?" I'll tell you what, I'm getting everybody that comes out there a beer. And if there's 35 people out there, I'm getting 1 beer and 35 straws.
That's a good one.
It's the ultimate love fest.
I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I'm definitely going to be leading in some expeditions if there aren't any going on, So I'm definitely looking forward to doing some hiking. Mogs, I'm sad to say I don't have my dang snorkel. I left it with my dude Ronnie, and he's kind of being a hassle. I was debating on buying a whole new kit today, but I was like, man, I don't know. Because
I have an extra mask, but I don't have an extra snorkel.
Well, I'm going to go out there regardless. So, and I think I'm going to bring my kayak. And
I don't know where, where on the river this is, like where they do the whitewater rafting and shit. Like if it's there, if there's where the rapids are, but those boats get dumped all the time, man.
Yeah, they do.
Turned upside down. At the bottom of that river in some calm spot, there's sunglasses, there's watches, there's cell phones, there's bracelets. I'm bringing fishing magnets.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're bringing our fishing gear too. So I'm super excited to do a little fishing as well.
No, I mean magnets that you tie onto a rope and throw out.
Yeah. I love that. I asked for one for my birthday, and my mom handed me one that she found in my stepdad's shed. And I'm like, no, Mom, this is not the YouTube magnet, So I'm gonna buy the kit myself, I can't wait. I was really looking forward to doing it, but you got it, Mo. So I'm super excited because you're definitely gonna lasso it up, and I'm gonna borrow it for a few throws. Stevie B, how's it going?
Hey,
she went whitewater rafting in the Ocoee and got flipped over. And Stevie B, like I said, she just got home. That's my good friend, my best friend, who had the amputation.
Oh, okay.
Did you see what Flat Rock Booger said?
I have to go.
We'll fix the shrimp gumbo.
Shrimp gumbo
Why
jambalaya.
you gotta talk dirty to a fat boy?
Let the good times roll.
My mom was worried about me. You know, I packed a bunch of crackers and, 8 peanut butter and jellies. And I know the good people going.
We're gonna take
There's
care of
only
you.
one way to shut this loudmouth up, just give me food.
Yeah.
Or
Turn
pass
his mic
pass
off.
the blunt.
Connor,
Gag ball.
when you leave there, Connor, you'll be 10 pounds heavier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reminds me
We'll
of
take care of
college,
you.
man.
We'll take care of
You could stand to put on a few pounds.
Yeah.
Here, take some of mine. I'm sick of it.
What do you weigh, Connor? About $1.05?
Yeah.
Soaking wet.
A $1.60. Soaking wet.
Well, would you leave your
That's
weight
my
too
left
thin?
leg.
No, I vary between like 160 and 170, 100%. Depends how much I sweat that week, of course. A lot of my weight is water weight.
Well, you'll weigh
Water
too
weight.
thin to leave.
Mine is just fat.
Mine's all
Feeling bloated
cheeseburger.
there, Connor.
Oh, cheeseburgers.
Mine's Mexican food, though.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
God.
I am looking forward to it. I got to bring this Patty replica cast too. And I was thinking about bringing my caveman cast as well, but I got to see how tight of a fit it's going to be in the car because I'm driving Cindy Kent Brewer. She's good friends with Old Bear's Den, and she's a Bigfoot artist. And hopefully she's going to, keep us young guys, tolerated. And we're stopping at the Kolomoki Mounds. And we were thinking about stopping at the Epitaph Mounds too, the one that Forest of Monsters was actually mentioned. So that was actually a sign from above. I was like, oh, I actually got to do it. And then on the way back, we're going to stop at Woodbury, the fictional town that Walking Dead was filmed at. So, my car, my rules. Everybody's riding with me. But, no, I know she's going to be down for it because that will break up the trip pretty well. That's pretty much how I do it. I like to hit a spot every few hours just so nothing's very overwhelming. Because I've done the Florida to Arizona to California, and it's you have to break it down or you'll break down.
Bro, when you come out here, let me know. All right. I'll take you to the abandoned ghost town of Mortimer, North Carolina.
I've heard.
Where's Mortimer?
Never been there.
Mortimer is about 30 minutes down the mountain from me.
And where's that? I know North Carolina, right? But where
Yeah.
from where we're going to be at? Whereabouts is that?
So it's between Avery County and Morganton, North Carolina.
How far is that from us?
From where y'all are?
Yeah.
Oh, where we're going to be at?
Oh, so I'm 4 hours from where you guys are going to be.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got to come back this way in order to hit. I guess you're hitting 95. Was that your plan? To hit 95?
I don't really look at the numbers. I really just close my eyes and pedal to the metal.
I'm taking 75 up.
Taking
I'm about to
75?
say 75 up all the way through Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it changes somewhere after Atlanta. The numbers change, but as long as I got signal, I'll get there. GPS.
Yeah, I'm super
I even
excited.
wrote
to
shit down in
follow
case
up.
I didn't get signal. I'm like, oh shit, where do I go? Oh, okay.
Why does
I'll
it
see-
say I'm driving in the middle of the freaking water right now? That's not. Oh, never mind. It fixed. Okay, I'm okay.
Right?
Joe,
I'm
are
in
you
a
gonna
river.
stop
I
at
got
the
confused.
museum?
I was with my my roommate. We were driving somewhere, and she uses the GPS. And I swear this fucking thing got an attitude because I swear to God, we passed the turn, or she turned before the damn thing wanted you to, and she was like recalculating, like all pissed off.
The AI is getting tired.
Oh man, it was a little too what's the word? Intelligent.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're using me, but why am I here? Because you're not paying attention. Recalculating again.
I
I need that in a GPS.
I seen somebody say, "Where is this happening at?" It's Thunder Rock Campground in Eastern Tennessee. They say you can piss in Georgia and throw a rock in North Carolina. So just right down in the bottom half of Tennessee.
Yeah, I've never pissed in Georgia.
I think I have.
I was born in
North
Georgia.
Carolina.
My first piss was in Georgia.
Wow. I get my
was in
pizzas up in Georgia.
Hey, Miss Jill.
Miss Dill, how are you, hon? Good to see you.
Hello.
Good night, Jen.
She leaving?
Shawn, I'm going to try to call in on Saturday from the campground. Of course, you know, I got to keep my streak up.
Oh, that'd be cool, brother. Definitely. Might as well.
Well,
He never knows.
Untie him long enough to make the phone call.
Well, if he gets one of those straws from that
You'll
beer
leave
from
him
Joe, he
tied
might
up.
be
You'll
too
just
drunk.
hold the phone. That way you can hang
What?
up whenever you're ready.
I'm doing one tomorrow on Steve Stockton's channels, Missing Person Mysteries. I've been showing up on there, the campfire stories, and that's a beautiful platform, 100K plus. And they're pretty open-minded over there, pretty much just like Shawn over there and, you know, chasing the truth in dark waters, like some of the most open-minded people. And that's why I love seeing these communities combine, like seeing Mr. Lee and then, you know, Gene and everybody that's like, you know, permanent people in this Bigfoot community really branching off to see Gypsy Road. Then going to see him on Sparks of Paranormal, because Sparks does, you know, weekly shows all the time too and has a pretty lively chat. So if everybody, and I know everybody loves the chat room aspect, you know, it takes us back to the AOL days and, you know, passing the notes around the room. It's awesome. So
Back to AIM.
it's awesome when you're not on the other side of it, because I know what that feels like.
Connor,
I
you mean
remember
to tell me you've
this.
seen Mr. Lee? Connor, you said
Have
you've
I-
seen Mr. Lee?
No, I've never seen Mr. Lee, but we in the same swamp, man, and I feel like he's my brother. I was explaining that to my mom today too. I'm like, there's some people, you know, I've never even seen them. I just know them by their icon, and I'm like, yeah, Mr. Lee. We don't even say what's up to each other. We just say swamp, and that's our call. And I'm like, and now people hop onto it too, and it's a beautiful thing how just little things pop up in this community, and it's life.
I wish Mr. Lee would come over here, man. I'd love to meet Mr. Lee. He's a character, man.
Yeah, he is. I just want to get him on the damn show.
Yeah.
Yeah, get Steve Stockton on your show. He's a hoot, man. He's one of those fellows that I meet a couple of people that they can tell a story, and it reminds me of two stories, and that's Steve Stockton and myself. And I was like, oh man, I need to tell that story. I need to tell that story. After he says something about, you know, he lived in the same area I lived most of my adult life in Northeast Tennessee, and that has incredible paranormal. I saw my first full-on UFO for 5 minutes over top of my own house over in Kingsport, Tennessee. And it was just one of those things that I occasionally still think about. I was like, did that really happen? Yeah, it happened. So, yeah, there's crazy stuff.
So where are you at, Shawn?
Right now, I'm in northeast Tennessee. I'm in Southwest Virginia, 15 miles from the Kentucky border. So I'm just literally, I can about throw a rock and hit Kentucky. All my family on my dad's side's from Kentucky, so it's all good.
I got family
Come on
from
out
Kentucky
tomorrow.
up there.
Where am I at tomorrow? I'm right here.
I said, come on out this weekend.
Come on out this week. I wish I could. There's 200 miles plus somewhere thereabouts from my
I
back
don't
door.
want to hear that.
200 miles. 200 miles. 200 miles in a wheelchair is kind of hard. But he's coming from
14
Texas.
hours for me.
Yeah.
14 hours.
Texas. 14 hours.
9 hours tomorrow. I was going to leave after the show, but I'm going to take a nap and crash for a couple hours. I'll probably leave around 5 in the morning.
I've been running all day. I'm tired. I got home before your show started popping tops, and shit.
The rest is history.
I'm leaving first thing in the morning. I have a 6-hour drive. Tristan's coming to my house, and then we're going to pick up Miss Brewer, and it's going to be freaking awesome. And we're going to stop at the mound, so it's about to be a 9-hour trip I'm planning on.
Keep in mind, Tennessee's not 420 friendly. Just telling you.
Virginia is though. Just to let you know.
How far are we from the borders? No.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
Mark Dogman, been fishing? I still got you on lockdown over there.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
just super excited to be outside and just meet some new people. And I really want to see this Pats. And last year, Janice Carter was there and they had to leave early because the aggressive Sasquatch kind of pushed them out. So I hope there's no, injuries or anything, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have some encounters. And I'm bringing a bunch of technology, and I know Mogion's going to bring his GoPro, and Joe, you're going to be filming. I can't wait to just, all these crossovers too. It's going to be.
I have a duffel bag full of equipment.
Wow.
And I'll say, Mogs, I'll say you a good used gimbal.
Yeah.
I figured this gimbal out. It's pretty cool. It's very cool.
Well, if anybody wants, I'll take $50 for it if anybody wants it.
What kind of gimbal?
A Moza.
Moza? I think it's called a Moza.
Yeah, Moza. M-O-Z-A.
It's in the car already.
Well, bring it with you, Joe. I'll definitely check it out.
You have the Moza. Did you ever get that part you were missing?
No, that's what I'm talking about. I can't find it. It's missing that part. You can't clamp the quick release plate down on it, so I can't mount my camera on it. I've tried 1,000 times to find that little piece. Now, I even went to a guy to get it welded on there.
Bring it with you. I want to see it because
I'll bring it. I got it already packed.
Right on.
I'm super excited, man. And Joe, so you're leaving right first thing in the morning too?
I'm leaving at 7:30 in the morning.
And what's the word with the campsites? Just because mine is officially Saturday, Sunday, but I know Old Bear's Den has like a bunch of them, so they just said come, and I know either worst comes to worst, I could just sleep in my car, but I think we're gonna all be all right tomorrow.
I guarantee you. Old Bear reserved us 4 of them. I mean, he paid for it out of his pocket for 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Old Bear, Manimal Research, the guys from Manimal Research, Wayne and Derek and me. And I thought you was camping with Flat Rock. Am I right?
No, I have my own spot, and then Flat Rock has his own spot. But I think we're always Saturday and Sunday. But we're coming, of course, for Friday. But I think Manimal has 4 of their own too, and Manimal said open invite too. I just wanted to confirm. I'm not not too worried about it. We're going to be outside.
Well, if anybody comes up there and tries to give us a hard time, I think we can take them.
Oh, 100%. Oh man, I'm really excited to spend some time with Flat Rock Booger too, because we chopped it up a little bit, me, him, and Mogion at the Florida Bigfoot conference. Yeah. But we're gonna have a whole weekend together, and 24 hours a day. It's gonna be a lot, and we're gonna have to go on our own little expeditions and get some alone time. I'm gonna try to do some meditation in the morning, me and Tristan. So I know a couple of people will hopefully join along down the path, and of course, some fishing will be awesome, and then magnet fishing will be even crazier, man. Well, I love fossil hunting and magnet fishing, but of course, catching some walleye up in Lake Erie, takes me back to just magical times. So I'd love to see some like river perch or some trout there. It would be awesome.
Well, there's smallmouth in that river too. They do stock trout, and but I'm gonna try to get just a 3-day license. Out of state license.
Be careful and do your research about the stocked trout, because up here in North Carolina, and it's like this in some places out in Tennessee as well, you have to be careful about the type of bait that you're using.
If it's intended, if they think it's intended for trout, you can get in trouble if you don't have a trout stamp.
Well, it's not necessarily just that. There are certain places that, depending on where you are on the river, you can't use live bait, or you can't use artificial bait. So you have to be careful.
How about shotguns?
Little dynamite.
Yeah, a little dynamite do it. A little electrical current will take care of it, and you'll catch anything you want.
We're using an old French method called dynamite.
There was a guy spearfishing in the river the other day when I was looking for shark teeth and fossils. It was really cool. We had a close encounter with a gator. I told him to go over there and try to take that down. He had nothing for it. He's like, I'll go back to my car and load it up. Pretty much saying he would shoot it. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was only like 4 or 5 feet, so it was pretty small. But I know the mama was really close by because there's always one big bull nearby.
Oh yeah, there is always.
Hey, Mo,
Tell you, for the guys that got the GoPros, take one of your cameras, and set it up, either point it at some place out in the woods or even point it up at the sky. You might catch something while you're sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I also have a dash cam that I can plug in to a power source and have that running all the time.
That's cool.
Well, this is the plan. This is the plan for Saturday. Me and Kenny, if Connor, Mo, do you want to go? We're going to get up not real early because I'll probably be late when I get up there.
And be hungover and
me and Kenny are going to go squatching.
Tylenol.
Couple hours, 3 hours. We'll come back, and then we're going to do the meet and greet, I think, whatever. And I'm just going to hang around for a while. Then Saturday night,
greet, huh?
yeah. And y'all want my autograph?
I do.
Oh no, I ain't no.
I'm a collector, and it's a collector of time, and we all represent, different parts of research. And yeah,
Pictures
I'm
are
offering
for. See,
autographed
that's what
photos.
pictures are for.
I'm offering autographed photos.
And then Saturday night, I think we're going to break up into groups, and we're going to split up and go up the mountain at night, and like 3 or 4, however many people's there. We're going to break up into groups and go up in the mountains. And if you got a walkie-talkie, Connor, bring it. Muggs, if you got a walkie-talkie, bring it.
I do. It's packed.
I've got 2 of them, and we're just going to communicate and just spread out and cross the mountaintop, and then Sunday morning, me and Keith are going to do the same thing. Go out in the woods if y'all two want to go. I don't want to take a whole lot of people out there with us, but if just us 4 or something like that can go out there, that'd be perfect. I don't want to take 20 people out there with me.
No, that's much. A little bit much.
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings about that. I'm just saying, I just don't think that a group of people, like 20 people or 10 or 15 people or something like that, I think they just make too much noise. If you break up in groups, I think that'd be a lot better.
I don't know if you guys if any of you are planning on coming to Marion in 2 weeks, but we're having the Bigfoot Festival out here, the Western North Carolina Bigfoot Festival. So
didn't know about
plan on
that.
being there.
When is it?
September 17th and 18th.
In West Virginia?
Western North Carolina. It's in the town of
West-
Marion. Town of Marion.
That's pretty close to Old Bear up there, ain't it? He lives in West Virginia.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be there, and probably like Janice Carter will be there. All the crazy Tennessee and North Carolina Bigfoot people. I wish they could time it up a little bit better because that would have been awesome if it was like going on while we had our weekend and we could like go there for a few hours and come back. But hey, we're gonna spread our energy and hopefully it stays with the Tennessee Titans for 2 more weeks till John's little get together. But Shawn definitely could have a chance going there because he's pretty close.
Yeah, so like if anybody's available and wants to come out, you guys can meet Keisha and myself. We'll be wandering around probably on the 17th or the 18th.
Right on.
Hopefully both days. Who knows? But yeah, we'll be out there just hanging out, having a good time, talking to people, learning stories. That's what life's about. You know what I mean? It's about sharing stories and getting the word out. So, we want to, like I said, the paranormal is a lot more than just jokes. It's cryptids. It's UFOs. We want to know all of it. All of it. Damn it.
I'm not laughing at you, Sparks. I'm laughing at people in chat.
Oh, what?
I'm laughing at Sparks for sure.
They got a big wood booger festival up here in Norton, Virginia, just about 15 miles from me. But I don't know when it is. I think it's already passed by now. But yeah, they've got a wood booger event up there. They actually have a wood booger bar and grill up there in Norton. I've never been there, but I hear the burgers are fantastic.
Ain't Daniel Benoit up there? Daniel Benoit, ain't he from ECBRO or wherever it is? Ain't he up in that area?
North Carolina Bigfoot. Yeah, I think they're from right down the road from me. Yeah,
that was my first interview I ever had was Daniel Benoit. We did over the phone. We had out in the woods, and he called us, and we did an interview, and it got crazy.
Well, Keisha and I have actually been talking. We want to start a. We haven't obviously done the particulars on it, but we want to start a paranormal convention up here in the mountains of North Carolina where we're at, because like I said, Bigfoot's cool, but Spruce Pine has had a ton of UFO activity. They used to have a UFO festival. Appalachia, full of cryptids, full of ghosts, full of crazy things in the night sky. We want to kind of get everybody under one roof and do something like that, because not everybody can go out to Texas for Paracon. Not everybody can go to Las Vegas or all of these different places.
Sure.
So we want to kind of bring people together under one roof for like a really cool thing, and we think we have a nice venue. They have a stage, so we can have like some talks and stuff like that, and I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Right on.
Hey, Sparks, I was in Phoenix when the Phoenix lights were there.
You were?
I sit there and watched everything. I was on the phone to my wife, and these damn lights. I was driving a truck, and I parked right outside of Phoenix.
Wow.
And I was on the phone with my wife, and all of a sudden these damn lights come over the damn mountain. And I'm telling my wife, is this happening? And she's like, what? What are you talking about? These lights are just flying over the mountain and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And then, 6 or 7 months later, I cut the video. It said the Phoenix lights. And I told her, look, come here, look. This is what I saw. I was right there watching it. They try to say,
that's funny because Shawn just asked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just asked right before you came on, maybe about 10 minutes before.
Yeah.
I'm going to clip that and put it on TikTok. That's perfect.
I've never seen anything like that in my life. I mean, that was just awesome. They were all turning colors, different colors and stuff, and they went in all different directions, and all of a sudden they formed a V and just kind of flew it back over the mountain.
Wow.
They tried to say flares and shit like that. It wasn't no damn flares.
I remember, Connor, I'm not sure, but I think I told you about this story. I was out fishing one night, Fayetteville, North Carolina. There's a crappy little lake there that only the people that know how to fish can actually catch something there. So we were out there. I was there with my cousin and her boyfriend at the time, and we're sitting there on the dock and we're fishing. And then all of a sudden, something caused me to look over to my left, and right over the trees, probably about 2 football fields away, I see something light up and shoot straight up into the sky, stop, and then shoot to the right. And it was just hauling ass until it was gone.
How big?
I couldn't really gauge the size. I mean, it looked like it was probably, it was about the size of maybe like three 18-wheelers wide all the way around. Does that make? Yeah. It was big, dude. Was big.
That's what I'm trying to rule. First thing I thought was drone, but then
no. I mean, this was also before drones were even kind of a thing. And that was something that popped in my head. I was like, is it an Osprey? Because, Fort Bragg is just right down the road. Was it an Osprey?
I was just going to say that.
Was it a helicopter or something like that? But I've been on military bases for most of my life. I know everything that the military is using at Fort Bragg. So I was like, there's nothing that I have seen on any of the bases that I have ever been to that looks or sounds or does anything like that. Because there was no sound.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, my dad's seen some UFOs in Arizona.
Yeah, the Phoenix Lights documentary. I'm going to give this to the Squatching Cowboy. Maybe you can see the same formation that you saw that night. This one's yours, cool. Man.
Right on.
Hang on. Overbuilt Automotive wants to ask me a question. What's your question, bro? What is your question, dog? What you got?
Bring it.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Please sub to my channel. I'm definitely going to have a couple premieres while we're away on vacation, and hopefully I'll be able to tap into the chat. I'm an active man.
And I'm going to read
a couple chapters around the campfire too, and it will be a cool video to have a big crowd and see who's dozing off during it. Big Rob, what up?
Jeff Harding, I was stationed at Fort Bragg for 4 years of the 82nd. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you. I had a lot of friends in the 82nd.
I saw Jeff Harding say something earlier, and he was right. Yes, you already know.
Hey, thanks
I've
again,
got
Big
a-
Rob. Thanks,
I've
Big
got a
Rob.
UFO video over on my channel that was taken up in Canada. Go over there and look at that. It's I think I posted about a couple months ago. Short video, but it's fascinating.
Super polite aliens. They're Canadian.
They're Canadian, yeah. Hey.
Oh, it didn't mean to cause you disturbance, eh?
Hey,
Just look the other way.
Oh yeah.
See, you're a voice actor, man. That's a professional right there in action.
hey.
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. My girlfriend's Canadian, and I can adopt the Canadian accent, eh? And get really into the crazy stuff. We had a little comic skit she and I did for a little bit between each other, and it'd probably get me in trouble if I ever do that live on air. But I'll just.
Well, I base my Canadian accent off of Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas from Strange Brew. I don't know if you guys remember. Yeah.
You hoser, eh?
Yeah. You're just a hoser.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to drink another beer and go to bed, and
Bottoms up.
I'll hang out and chat a little bit.
What's the flavor of the beer? What's your favorite beer?
beer?
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Ugh.
I'm a Coors guy. I'm not a Coors Light, the banquet beer. All right.
Yeah.
I
I quit drinking 6 years ago, but my favorite beer was always something German. So
Oh,
Yeah, I quit drinking 4 years ago.
yeah, 6 years ago was my last drop. I'll never touch it again.
Me neither. Good for
I
you.
don't drink very often, but when I do, I drink with purpose.
To get drunk.
I drink like I mean it.
I quit drinking once. The worst 10 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
Beer 30.
It's beer 30, baby.
Beer 30.
Nobody likes quitters.
Right, Mike. I love Mike.
All right, Joe. Well,
Once I start something, I don't want to quit. We'll sit all the way through.
I can quit
It's
anytime
not
I
a
want. I
terrible
just
trait.
don't want to.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow night, Mugs, I guess.
right on, Joe.
You going to be there tomorrow?
Yep. We'll both be there tomorrow.
Yep.
It'll probably be late before I get up there, so if you see a white Ford pickup, four-wheel drive, pull up there and beer cans.
In Northeast Tennessee, a white Ford pickup truck. That's a dime a dozen around here,
I
buddy.
know,
Yeah, it's a
But-
generic statement if I've ever heard one.
but
It's a white 94 Bronco.
hang out for a second, Joe.
Okay.
So Overbuilt asks, Q Sparks, if you were a single man and a cute Sasquatch girl saved your life being lost in the frozen woods and she wanted to cuddle as a form of repayment, what would you do? Take one for the team?
Oh, hell yeah. Are you kidding me? That's a story that you'll never be able to forget. To know that you were able to cuddle with a Sasquatch, and knowing me, I will have a camera ready.
Bigfoot porn.
That's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Bigfoot erotica is definitely taking off. I've been investigating into it, because those book sales are blowing up on Amazon.
Investigating.
I got to work for every sale.
We'll just say you're doing research.
I thought Kyle was going to say he was in a video with him.
Oh, I've dabbled.
Oh, yeah. Press 1 for Samurai Chatter. Press 2.
Backpage.com and Craigslist. Good for Sasquatch and other stuff.
But yes, I would totally cuddle with a Sasquatch. And who knows? I might make her shriek. Who knows?
Hey, Muggs, did you see what Mr. Lee said earlier?
Probably, but might have missed it. What's that?
He said, me and you sharing the same tent. No,
Oh, are we?
that's taken by Kenny. Me and him, if he shaves his legs, me and him will spoon later on.
You enjoy that.
Tent.
What's
I'm
the name of
sitting
this
by the
mountain we're
fire.
going to? Brokeback Mountain? What? Where are we going?
That's a good one.
Who's making all those Bigfoot mating calls?
Didn't you have someplace to go, Joe?
Yes, I do. I'll see y'all in chat. See y'all tomorrow. Have a good time. We'll have a good time Saturday.
Get some rest and drive safe tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna put some pounds on Connor.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Right on.
Bye, y'all.
Bye bye.
See you,
Joe.
Joe.
Later, cowboy.
You guys awesome.
A Ford
Yeah.
pickup. Yeah, okay.
White Ford pickup. Okay, that doesn't really specify anything up here in the mountains. Nothing actually.
I think my neighbor's got a white pickup truck. Pretty sure, but anyway, I have to go and check.
Yeah, it's a popular color. That's all they have in Arizona is white trucks. It's like, what the hell?
Yes, the one thing that is going to be awful to look at in direct sunlight, I want to drive that color.
Sure.
How do you keep it clean though? That's the big thing. That white and black, which had a black Camaro, that was a hell of a thing to keep clean.
Sure.
You're supposed
'Cause
to wash
everything
your cars?
shows up. Yeah, occasionally.
Oh, I've had mine.
Unless
for
the
like
mud's
6 years
holding
and
them
I've never
together,
cleaned
then just leave it the way it is.
it. I've never cleaned mine, but then again, my car is a massive piece of trash. So I was like, yeah, it just gives it more
Character.
depth. It's gonna
I took
kill
the
it.
Can
passenger
you
seat out
see
of
it
my
before you
car.
smell it, or smell it before you see it? As it's
Oh, you don't
driving down?
smell it. You don't smell it, but you hear it. You hear it. For a 2007, Ford Edge, it is a loud SOB.
Oh yeah, Miss T said it was a Chevy pickup. Yep, you're right. It was a Chevy pickup, definitely. May have been Tom's next door neighbor. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to go look and see if he's got a white pickup truck. Anyway,
It's just, what are you doing in the driveway? Oh, I'm just checking something.
yeah, what are you doing? Actually, I could turn on my porch cam and see real quick.
What's up,
He's got
Crow?
parked
Good to
out.
see you, Tony.
How's it going, Crow?
Yeah, Sparks, you're going to have to call in my channel Saturday night. Beat Bigfoot Anon before he calls in.
I'm gonna call in. I mean, I've called in I did the reading the other night, last week, but I'll call in and tell my stories as well too.
Sure, why not? Anybody in the chat there, if you got a pretty cool story, just say, "Hey, I saw you over on Mogion's channel." That's cool. More the merrier. More the merrier.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But yeah,
there's
we're at
definitely
that
some
2-hour
people.
mark. What's up?
I've got
What's
too many
that?
stories.
I was just saying, there's definitely some good people over there. I call into Chasing the Truth all the time, and they've definitely welcomed me as pretty much family over there. So definitely check them out and check out Sparks of the Paranormal. And of course, Mo, thanks for having the platform as well. And I'm
My
so
pleasure.
looking forward to it. And I'm going to start doing live shows too. They're going to be called Connor the Curious, and I've already do a live show on Horror Talk, every Tuesday and Thursday, but it's gonna be nice doing it on my channel, my rules, and I'm gonna be inviting some very cool guests, and it will be enough of sending out all my friends to all the other
hang
shows.
on.
I'll probably still do that, but
Do
I
have
can't
to be
wait.
cool to be on the show? That's upsetting.
Yeah, no, you're definitely gonna be on there, man. You brought me into this world. You're like my mom in a way. So
I forced you through
Mom.
my loins into the world of YouTube.
I still remember.
Now we know who to blame.
Sparks of the Paranormal actually designed my first logo because I was going to be on his show, and he said, "Hey, send over your logo." And I had a hand-drawn one at that point, and he's like, "We can't use this, bro." And he made his own. And I definitely appreciate that. And then my buddy Jack McClellan just made me one too while we're filming our short film, 9 Lived Stray. And I'm a Bigfoot researcher in that movie, but it's spelled Conner. So it's like an alternate version of me. And man, things get really sideways real quick. And I'm so looking forward to it. But yeah, definitely check out all 3 of these guys. And then while I'm got the spotlight, and I'll dip out after, check out my new book. I finally got my hands on it. This is number 4, The Panhandle Pirates. This talks about my journeys in the Panhandle, Georgia, Alabama, and Florida. And it talks about treasure and hunting the Kraken. So it's very cool. and has a bunch of stories and cool pictures and groundbreaking discoveries. I found Native American arrowheads recently, legally, and then also some pottery. So if this was a video game, I feel like I leveled up in this goofy game. What's that right there, Mokes? Oh, the Florida Pirates! Yes, bring that, man. We can battle the Panhandle Pirates and the Florida Pirates. I love that.
Yeah, no, this was a lot of fun, dude. Thank you for sending me the link, Connor, Shawn, Mogs. Like,
it's funny because I hear you get these people that pop on backstage, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And click. Yeah, Connor sent me. Come on in.
Hey, I didn't get that. Hey, Shawn's on there. Okay. Didn't even get it. Hey.
I'm stoked that I got to meet Shawn.
Oh, well, I'm stoked to meet all of y'all.
Yeah, man.
It's like I just stopped talking to Bigfoot Anonymous there, Connor, just a minute ago. So holy cow.
You can't keep me away, man. You can't keep me away. I'm gonna be in the middle of the woods, one bar on my phone, still calling in to Chasing the Truth for an hour and 9 minutes. Like, I was literally laying in bed yesterday. I was expecting maybe a 14-minute call.
It sounded like he was jumping up and down.
I got up right away. I got up, and that's another good thing. Like, I love these videos right here. It's nice and personable. But Shawn G's channel, you just call in, guys. It's a phone call, and everybody makes phone calls. I know Zoom is a little bit of pressure and StreamYard is a little bit, but a phone call, bro, you just call. Go
or just text that number. You can
but
text
this
your
is
story.
weird because I get nervous calling in.
Why?
Like, I can do this, no problem. But calling in, I don't know.
That's weird.
It's like I don't like being on the phone. But I'm chill with this.
I love doing this.
You throw a camera and a mic in front of me, game on, bro.
Yeah, bro. You
make a phone call. I'm the worst person in the world.
Sparks, you have showmanship and you are hilarious. Go back to TikTok and definitely start making some videos. Because come on, bro. Did you see me? I shook the boat over on TikTok, so I think it's time for you to do that, man.
Well, I've been watching your stuff, man. I've been watching your stuff, bro.
Yeah, all I did was hide from a rattlesnake, and I got 500,000 views, and that really jumped me up. And now I'm in the TikTok Creators Fund, making $0.33 of a cent every 10,000 views. Wow, what a deal!
Switch over to energy drinks. Bigfoot Anonymous.
I used to work for Vima. It was basically a multi-level marketing company, it's a legal pyramid scheme, of course. But Vima, in Arizona, of course. And it was curing cancer, guys. People were performing miracles under Vima. So, of course, it got shut down. But I got in, got out. I actually qualified for the highest, diamond level. I could have got a BMW or a Benz, but of course they drill you with insurance. I'll keep living in my beater, that
I'm more of a
forever.
Viva's cool, but I'm more of a Zima guy.
Oh yeah. That was some great alcohol, man. I used to sneak that from my parents.
It wasn't even alcohol, bro. It was water.
Oh man, what was that one alcohol that it was like blue and it was misty and it was kind of like Zima? I thought it was Zima. Man, maybe it was a Mandela effect.
Those were wine coolers, dude. They were a thing back in the day. I know you're a puppy, but
I like drinking Bailey's out of a shoe.
Do you love me? Did you learn to love me?
Yeah, and guys, we're quoting old Greg. And guys, old Greg was a Bigfoot. He's a sea monster, creature from the Black Lagoon, swamp thing. It's all Bigfoot.
Old Greg is just a dude covered in seaweed. Just some weird dude.
I got to call this a night because I do have to get some sleep. At least 4 hours, 3 hours, whatever, so I can hop on the road.
Yep.
Well, we know that Connor's going to be able to make it because he'll probably be going out the door singing something. Saying, I'm going to go to Northeast Tennessee right now.
He's going to get there, be the only one, and be like, "Where's everybody at?"
I'm really excited we're squeezing in this Friday because I only had Saturday and Sunday reserved, and I was just told it was Saturday and Sunday. And then I heard a bunch of people are going Friday. I'm like, heck yeah. So I'm super looking forward to it. Part 2 of me and Mogion's expeditions. I'm really looking forward to just history being made and just chopping it up and just all the times around the campfire and off the trails, because there's just going to be tons of great stories shared and tons of great food and all the other people that kind of are just in the chats that now we're going to get to see a face to the name. And oh man, this is what we do it for. And thanks again, Mogs, for having such a magical show. Shawn G, magical stuff every Saturday and Wednesday. And Sparks, man, you're like my godfather, my mama, you know, however you want to call it. You're my brother in this world. But thank you guys. I will see you in the morning, Mogs. If it times up, we can hit that museum together. But if it doesn't time up, you know, we don't need to stress it.
I don't know. I'm not going to go out of my way to go to that place.
But
I might hit it up on the way back.
Yeah, we could. If I don't hit it up on the way there, we could definitely hit it on the way back. But it's literally on the way. You'll drive right.
I saw it. I looked it up.
Okay. I've heard mixed reactions about it, but you know me. You saw me at the Bigfoot conference. You see me with a couple booths, and I'm all wide-eyed asking questions. But oh man, take it easy, guys. We could talk all night. I sometimes just have to like penalize myself and just press the X.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.
Right.
Good night,
Subscribe to Bigfoot.
Good night, folks.
Later, y'all.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
I had my finger on that button for so long.
Shoulda.
I love that guy so much, though. I love him.
He's a goof.
Yeah.
He's
like, can you just pause for a second, breathe for like a half a second, breathe.
I get tired watching.
No, it's not.
No, he's fabulous.
First time he came on, I was just like,
yeah.
That's bro. When I had an audio podcast, and he was like the third or fourth person I had on there. It was an hour and a half long episode, and I was doing 30-minute episodes. Yeah. Like he was the reason I had to start doing an hour was because of that.
Damn you, Connor.
But I love it. I love it.
You introduced him, and he pushed you to do an hour. Gee whiz.
Yeah. I cut it. It was an hour and a half, and I cut it down to an hour. Yeah.
Anyway, Shawn, I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight. That was really awesome. Got to get you on back on soon.
Anytime, just let me know.
Yeah, I want to. Well, anybody can come on anytime. I'm just saying, but I want to get it to where like on Tuesday night where Iron Dogger's there because she's had those near-death experiences.
Okay, that sounds cool. I'll do Tuesday.
Yeah,
awesome.
and I'd love to touch on that. I'm really curious about that subject.
Oh yeah,
it's like even though I'm into Bigfoot, but all my experiences are paranormal.
Yeah.
So
I think paranormal touches everybody, whether you believe it or not. Or I've seen deniers, literally that happens right in front of you, and see their face just go blank for a second, and they kind of go in a daze, and then it's like that never happened. You're like, well, how the hell did you not see that?
Yeah. I mean, like it's whether you are willing to accept it or not.
True enough. But folks, if you join me tomorrow night, go over to Dark Waters channel on YouTube. I'll be live over there 7 to 9 p.m. Probably a little bit later. I usually do about 3 hours show. Saturday. Well, look, I see Friday.
Well, you said Saturday. Tomorrow, so
yeah. Okay, it's Friday here, but yeah, Saturday.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right. Correct. My bad.
Yeah, here's a little secret. I am not in the Central Time Zone. I'm in Eastern. Okay. But my show is Central, so there you go. I don't know why, but there it is. Dark Waters, thank you, brother, for bringing me on. He edged me on to get. Third time was a charm. He offered me, hey, buddy, we need to do a podcast. I was like, why? First 2 times, I was like, nah, I don't want to. And third one was like, God just kicked me and said, buddy, you do not have a reason not to do it. So that was the next thing that happened. Everything just
clicked. Here you are. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah. But I appreciate you. Sparks, I definitely want to have you on my show, brother, and vice versa, whichever one you want to do.
Yeah, dude. We'll do both. All
right.
We'll do lunch.
We'll do lunch. We'll bring some jambalaya.
He obviously does lunch.
I'm always down for lunch, bro.
All right. I'm gonna throw you guys backstage if you want to hang out. It's up to you, but like I said, I'm gonna, it won't be long.
Yep.
All right, that's cool.
But again, thank you, Shawn, for coming on.
Hey, it was
John.
a pleasure meeting everybody. Joe Sparks, what was his name that would just popped on as I came on?
Tanner,
yeah.
Tanner.
No, the forest.
The Forester Monsters. That's
I liked him. Yeah, Rick.
Yeah, he was cool. Forester Monsters. Yeah, I definitely want to get him on my show, see what he's got to say about what he's finding out there. Saw a Dogman head bust behind him in the background there. That was like, I wonder what that's for. Should have asked him about it, but
I'm gonna say, if Mogi, can I take like 2 seconds?
Go ahead.
All right. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Part 3 of Brushy Mountain State Investigation is dropping. Come and check it out. Part 2 was nuts. This one is even crazier. Thank you.
My pleasure. Check it out, guys. John, thanks again.
Yeah,
I'm going to throw you backstage. Shawn?
All right. Well, thank you.
I'll talk to you soon. I'm probably going to I might go live on Sunday from the campground. So we'll see. You guys can check that out. If not, I will see you guys on Tuesday.
All right. Well, hopefully you can call in Saturday night and we'll do a chat. Throw me some pictures or whatever,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's hope. It all depends on the signal.
If you can get Connor drunk, take a drunk picture of Connor and we'll spread it all over the place.
We're going to abuse the hell out of that boy.
Oh, geez. There you go. I wonder if he talks in his sleep. He just looks like you can't shut him up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Just subconsciously, he's on autopilot.
I think he's on autopilot all the time. That's just him. So, great guy. I wish I could bottle his energy.
Yeah, people were saying that in chat. She's like, one woman was like, I wish I had 1/10 of his energy.
Oh, yeah, great guy. All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
My pleasure. Have a good night.
You too.
Well, guys, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Amazing show. I mean, I was shocked at all the different people that showed up, to have Old Bear there and everybody. Thank you to my moderators. You guys do a great job. Mr. Lee, you're a wrench now, so, take it seriously. You're welcome. Like I said, I'll probably come on Sunday maybe and do a live show, and I'll be filming a lot and throw something together. So until I see you, enjoy. Be good. Peace and God bless, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Good night.